today we're back cooking. Had to do a voiceover, but anyways, today we're back cooking churros, not the ones you bought from the store. So the ones from Carnival. So let's go. So we got water. I didn't know what it said. It's like 250 something water. You just pour it in there like that. Then you grab butter. I believe it's 1/4. As you see there, 1/4. And just cut it like with a knife, you know. Yeah, you can mess up cutting. Such a great cook. You just throw it in there. You put it on the stove. You turn it up, the heat on medium. At least that's what I did. And then while it's melting a bit, like the butter and everything's like kind of like cooking with the water, you grab the same cup that I measured with water, and just grab a cup full of flour, as you can see I'm doing right there. Yeah, I was saying something, I forgot what I said, but like, you just grab a cup of flour, just big scoop. You don't have to measure it, it's just a big cup of flour, and just throw it in there. But not yet, it's clear. Just throw it in there once. Put it on the side. And I forgot what I'm saying. And you just let the butter melt, and while that's happening, you grab like two tablespoons of sugar, and then you grab some salt. Like, you don't want too much salt, but like just enough. I believe it was 1 tablespoon, but I don't have tablespoons, so I just grab a spoon and just estimate it, whatever, and just throw it in there. Same with this, together with the sugar, just like I did. And you put that aside, and then as you can see, the butter is kind of melted. Very soon we're gonna throw everything that we just have on the side right there in there. Go. Now I just gotta wait. Look at my crusty self. Ew. And then we're gonna have to throw it in after the butter is like, the water's boiling, and as you can see, that's what I did. I'm throwing in the flour, then I'll throw in the sugar, just to give it a second. I threw it all in, and now soon, you have to mix it all together as soon as you throw it all in. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. It has to turn doughy. Looks very watery and nasty right now, but you'll see the progress.
I had to do voiceover on this part again. Now that it's done, I had to pick it up and put it to cool down on here. Don't want to burn the marble thing, whatever. Let it sit for 5 minutes. But before you do that, you have to grab your spoon. Right, I think it's too hot right now, so I'm just adjusting it. So give me a moment. So now you grab your spoon and try to like smooth it out a little bit around, like make it take shape of the pan. As you can see, that's what I'm doing right there. Like trying to flatten it out. It looks very nasty, not gonna lie. But yeah, you can see just moving out. This takes a very long time. As you can see how slow I'm taking. I think I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm done. So I think I'm saying it takes like 5 minutes to cool down. Back again with another voiceover. After it's done cooling for 5 minutes, you crack an egg in it. And then once I've done that, yeah, it looks really nasty. Then you put vanilla in it. You just measure the cap because it's like I believe 1 tablespoon. Yep. I don't know why she's zooming in that, but anyways, just throw it in like that. And once you have done it all in, you start mixing it up. It will crumble when you start mixing it, and it doesn't look that good, but it will smell really good. And mixing montage, I guess. And then I'm done, almost done. That's what it'll look like. Soon it'll be back to like all together again. It looks really nasty, but it smells really good. But yeah, it takes a really long time for it to fully nasty looking. Cause anyways, you just finished mixing like that. You need to have really big arm strength for this part. So I'm done mixing here. As you can see, the dough. And I'm explaining like how you can make them. Like either way, you can put it in the piping bag thingy, or like make them with your own hands. I prefer making them with my own hands because like they become more soft. They're more soft than the inside.
As you can see, my cousin wanted to help. I was like showing y'all how like what it looked like put it through the piping thingy. As you can see, she's putting in the thing, and then it's my turn. It's like playing with Play-Doh, I guess. It was kind of weird, but whatever. And you just roll them up like that to make it doesn't matter what shape, how they come out.
In this part, after you're like done with putting into the shape and whatever you want, that's how it came out when they're in the piping bag or whatever. And that's how it came out by hand, and she just made balls and Hello Kitty right there. Afterwards, you just fry it in oil, and yeah, that's it, until it turns into like a golden brown or whatever. That's literally what she's saying.
Now I'm back with putting the things in the oil. I'm talking about how some of y'all scared of putting things in the oil. Now watch me. See, the oil did not try to fight me. I'm like, y'all lose it. Anyways, that's the thing. Yeah. And I'm just talking about how like what they look like after, because I already cooked a first batch. That's what they look like. They look like little turds, but it's still delicious. It smells good. And I'm cooking a second batch after I'm like done taking like 2 out from the pan. As you can see. Also need like a good amount of oil. And I'm just like taking the last few. They're supposed to be like golden brown. You got the Hello Kitty ones, and I'm going to be taking them out now. They look really cute.
It was really greasy.
Well, that's why I put the paper down so it takes more. Now that I'm done, everything. As you can see, everything's finished. I'm talking about how like I earlier made sugar and just mix it with cinnamon. All you do is grab sugar and some cinnamon. That's it. And I'm talking about how like it's an option of whether you can, if you want it, if you want it with cinnamon or not. But like yeah, and I feel like if it's too hot, just use a spoon. But for me, it's not hot, so like all you have to do is roll it in the cinnamon and sugar thing. As you can see, that I'm doing right there. It looks really good. Finished cooking. But anyways, I just want to say excuse my cousin for putting in those things.
Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, guys.